Is this on? I don't know. Jeez. Okay. Hey y'all, so welcome to I guess my first vlog video. I don't know what you want to call it. It's just gonna be videos about me and what I'm doing. This is not the first video on this channel. Obviously there are other videos here, but I have not recorded a video in 6-7 years. I think it's been 7 years. But recently I just got into a couple of more things that I hadn't even, well, some things new, some things that I haven't really been into for a while. So I'm not really good at like introductions. As a matter of fact, I had this whole long thing written out and I was like, that sounds so formal, so I ain't doing it. But what I want to do is start off with, I got a I guess a painting kit, a folk painting kit in the mail, and I want to do a little unboxing, my first unboxing on the channel. And so it's called the Ultimate Folk Art Painting Masterclass for beginner painters. So it actually came from the Netherlands, so I'll go ahead and turn around and hopefully you can see it. Am I even centered? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what it is. And basically I guess you order it, there's an online class, and it's just supposed to kind of teach you like step by step. So like actually if you look on like the corner here, like I think part of it is like each of these little petals, like they'll show you how to like just step by step do it. So I don't know, I figured this would be something exciting to show like the progress on here on my YouTube channel, and then down below you'll have links to my Instagram as well, where I plan to do like photos and like videos and things like reels, that's what's called, reels of my progress. And then maybe here too, I don't know if I have a community tab. Do I have one? I don't know. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my overhead camera so that we can do the unboxing. All right, so we are going to go ahead and open this. Let's see. I feel like this camera's a little bit too close, but whatever. All right, let's see what we got up in here. So we have a 1/4 deer foot. Oh, it's like a hoof. I get it. A you can see that, a number 8 flats, an 8 round brush. I am not a I don't know what this is. Maybe something within this, but I am not an expert, y'all. I'm really not. I know nothing about painting. I used to paint when I was little, but yeah, that's it. This one is a liner, so it's kind of thin tipped. Then we have this, I think this is a dotter. I think I've heard people say this is like a dotter, like each end has like little balls on it. All right, I don't know what this is. If anybody knows, let me know. Now let's get into, let's see. I'll get to this in a second. Okay, so we have another one of these. Don't know what it is. Tracing paper? I don't know. I don't know what this is. I guess I'll figure it out. And then this paper here, not sure if this is just packaging or a part of the program. And then here is the practice book. So like, just for the sake of, I guess, proprietary information, I'm not gonna show everything, but I'll just maybe show like the first page that has the workbook on it, so you can kind of see. So like the first couple of pages, like an introduction, and then it kind of walks you through each stroke. And then the reason why I'm comfortable showing this is because this is actually on like the ad. This page right here is actually why I got the daggone kit, because I saw them showcasing this on their video. So I feel okay showing this one but you're just supposed to like practice your strokes on here as you go through them. So it's a bunch of pages here of different things. And so like my plan when I say like I'm going through this kit is more so gonna be like, as I do the practice work, I want to do my own drawings or painting, whatever. So I kind of want to just show off like what I'm learning while I'm doing this kit. So hopefully that worked out okay. But let's see what's in the bag. All right, so I got the bag open. There are these 3 cardboards. Not quite sure what these are for. This looks like sparkles, like glitter. Sparkles of glitter. These 3 paints, which not quite sure what they're for, but I guess I'll find out when I do the class. And then they actually give you some paints. So it looks like there's a purple, a red, a white, kind of like a beige, and a green. I want to get my own acrylic paint, but I'm trying to force myself to actually do something first and not buy another daggone set of paint. Like I said, I already bought the watercolors and the wash paints. So I'll be showing those off at another time, but I'm like, I ain't buying nothing else. I'm just gonna do what was on here. So yeah, so that is, you can folk, F-O-L-K, you can folk it. I ain't trying to get banned or stricken. Don't misinterpret the word I said. But yeah, so that's what this is. I'll put a link to it below. This in no way, I'm not an affiliate. They don't even know who I am, to be honest with you. I mean, I did join the Facebook group, but I don't be getting on Facebook like that. So, so yeah, they don't know me. I'm just sharing, just in case you want to do it. At the time of this video, at least. Who knows? Who knows for the future? But yeah, I can also ask if they mind if I show off some of the workbooks, because like there is the online class portion, so maybe they're okay with me showing off the pages because you can't, like, you don't have access to the actual online content. I don't know, but I just want to be respectful, so I will ask and find out. But can't wait to share my my journey with learning what I learned with this book and course, whatever you want to call it. One, two. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is it straight? I think so. Yeah, maybe. All right, so it is the next day, and if you see me looking over there, y'all, that's what a viewfinder is. I can't help it, but that's why I'm looking. But so I kind of wanted to talk about something else that I have gotten into, which is called I guess surface design / surface pattern design. And so I knew I was gonna do that. Hold on. Okay, I forgot my prop, y'all. I forgot my prop. So if you don't know what that's like surface design or surface pattern design is, anything like kind of that you look around that has design on it. So like I'll give you an example. So this is what I went to go get, this tissue box. So this design on here, this is surface pattern design. This is one of my favorite tops. So like someone designed this and put it on this top. It's real cute. Like if it was on me, it'd be cute. But someone designed that. Or like if you ever seen like not digital, well, it could be digital, scrapbook paper. So if you look here, it's kind of shiny, but like that design on there, like someone did this. And so that's kind of where surface design / surface pattern design, just stuff that has designs on them. That's what it is. And I want to say like, I don't know, March, maybe around March, I kind of got into it. I don't even know how. I don't remember how I got into it. It might have been, so my cousin, Jessie, hey girl, she had mentioned, like, cause I started doing a lot of digital art on Procreate, and she had mentioned that she had used Redbubble to upload designs. And so I had never heard of it before. This was a while back actually. And I remember that she had said that. So I had started up like drawing stuff and then uploading it to Redbubble. And so I have here one thing that I designed kind of by accident. I'll be honest with y'all. I was trying to draw a cat, and let me tell y'all something. I'm not a professional. I like to draw. Sometimes it comes out bomb, sometimes it doesn't. I just like doing it. But I had drew this cat, and it was brown. It had different shades of brown, and I was playing around in Procreate with the different blend modes, and I can't remember, one of the ones towards the bottom kind of altered the colors, and I was like, I kind of like that. So I stuck with it, and I wound up uploading my design to Redbubble, and I actually ordered this here phone case. So let me hide my face, I guess. So I ordered this phone case. So that's my cat. It's cut off a little bit because I intentionally put it down some, but like I uploaded the design. So like right now on Redbubble, you know, someone can buy this phone case. They can buy this on like a t-shirt, a hat, a notebook, a mug. I think, I can't remember if I put it on everything, but basically how Redbubble works is you upload your design, whether it's just a regular illustration or a pattern. You can choose what products they have and what you can choose from the products they have what you want to put your design on, and then you sell it. So that's what I've been doing. I haven't sold anything that's like my handwritten design. I tried some other things by using what's the word? Y'all, the word is print on demand. So there's a site called Creative Fabrica where you can like buy designs. Some have like special licenses, but there's a category called print on demand where basically the people who are making those designs are allowing you to take that design and use it to put on things to sell, and they're not asking for like any royalties or anything for it. So if you buy it off Creative Fabrica and it has the print on demand license included, you can do that. So I did that for 2 things, and I had a couple of people buy those, but then I decided I wanted my shop to just be things that I designed, so I kind of took those down, so they're not up there anymore. But that's kind of how that works. But speaking of Creative Fabrica, I'll put a link below. I am an affiliate, so if you buy something, I get a little percentage. And also I have a 2 Procreate digital, actually Procreate, Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator. It could be used for good notes. I have 2 digital color palettes that I sell on Creative Fabrica as well. It's fun. I'm gonna add more, but like I said, I have a link down below. Anyway, back to the point. So that's kind of what like surface design, surface pattern design is. So what I've been doing is kind of designing my own products. So one thing that I've been doing, like there's a site called Zazzle, and right now I have a few things for sale on Zazzle, but I'm just kind of playing around, so I'm not really advertising it too much. But a couple of things that I have designed and they're up there, I've ordered, but I need to list it for sale, are a few of these. So actually, let me show you this one first because it's a little bigger. So this notebook right here, it says Attitude of Gratitude. And so I'm gonna get real close. You see that? I actually drew these flowers in Procreate, and oh my god, hold on. Okay, so if you look up Amanda Grace Designs, the course was called Procreate Patterns Unleashed. So she kind of teaches you how to do this kind of design. It's called an OG pattern. So like where you have like, actually let me show you the back, it's probably better. So where you have kind of like design here. So basically I only designed a couple of these, and then what you do is you make it so that you can stack the patterns on top of each other or put them next to each other, and the pattern will just repeat seamlessly. So this is what you would call a seamless pattern. But what I did is I brought it into I want to say Photoshop for this one, and I kind of added like this graphic in the background, and then I took that image and uploaded that image itself to Zazzle and was able to order my notebook. And they're pretty good quality too. Like these pages, they're thick. They're thick pages. So I did that, pretty cool. And then I made a couple of these large magnetic, see, pads. What's this paper? Twirling on me. Notepads. So let me hide my face a little bit. Hopefully you can see that. So the design is like, you can see it on the outside and it's kind of like faded on the inside. So I made, I want to say five different colors. So it's called a colorway. So I made 5 different colorways, and then 5 different or 3 different like designs, formats. I don't know. This one's blank. This one is just the inside is blank. I have one that's like Monday through Sunday, and then I think there's one where it's like maybe blank up here, like a blank box, the space then more, I don't know. But either way, these are just my testers to make sure I liked it. So I do need to go onto Zazzle and mark those for sale. So that'll be fun. And then I have these. So the same 5 designs that I have there. So I guess now you've seen 3 of them. So there's this one right here. So hopefully you can see that. So this color, which is like purplish and black. You have this one that's like purples and browns. And then the notebook, which is just an array of colors. So, so yeah. So that's fun. I've been doing that, but like the one thing that I am into like the most, like I am just obsessed, is fabric. So I've started designing fabric and selling. I say selling because it's fun. Okay, I'll get to that. Let me just show you. So I did a class and I'm really excited because I finished the course. Because let me tell you something. I am a course hoarder. I will see a course or something I want to do and I'm like, ooh, buy, ooh, buy. And the thing I know, I got 100 courses and I haven't really done any of them. So my thing for this year, 2023, is to finish courses. So I know y'all saw me just show you the folk art one yesterday, but I promise you I'm gonna finish that, okay? I'm gonna finish it. But in this case, I did a course called Start Simple by Bonnie Christine. I'll put a link below. I'm not an affiliate. Again, she don't know who I am. But it's a free course for surface pattern design. And she shows you how to take, she does multiple ways, but like drawing, like painting, finding things out in nature and scanning them in. And it's cool. And so I stuck with the watercolor I guess portion or whatever. So first I kind of show you what I started with. So I use Arteza real brush pens. I'll link them below. So they look, you know what, actually, hold on. All right, so I have Arteza real brush pens and they come in a little container like this because I have like all of them. And open it. And so they come in like a portfolio like this with a bunch of them. If y'all kind of want to see like the colors and stuff, let me know. I could do like a separate maybe video or something on them. But if you, I'll just take one as an example. So, so like this is the pen right here. Let's just, I gotta do the makeup thing so y'all can see it. Come on. I think that worked. I don't know. But if you take the tip off, it looks like a brush, like a little brush tip, but it's actually, you can do watercolor with it. So you can either paint with the brush and then use something like this, and all this stuff I'll link below, but you can use this water brush here, and you just fill it with water, and then you can apply the water to the paint you put down and it makes it like watercolor. Or you can take the brush pen and like just brush some on, I don't know, like a art palette. Look, I don't know the terms. I'm not an artist, but on the palettes and stuff, you brush it. And you can then wet this and then pick it up. So use this like a paintbrush and then pick it up and paint with it. So it's cool. I can maybe show y'all in another video later. But so what I did was I made all these little markings. So you got some flowers, some somethings, some ferns, just stuff, some dots over here. So I made all of those. Hopefully, can you see that? Yes, no? Maybe so. So I did all of that, and she shows you how to import them into Adobe Illustrator, where you vectorize them. So I mean, this is not a tutorial. So I guess if you don't understand, if you think about, you know how you have a photo and you blow it up and it gets like pixelated, that's raster. When you vectorize something, you make it so if I blow it up or shrink it, it looks the same, like it's gonna keep its quality. So she teaches you how to scan that in, and I just used my phone. Like I literally took my phone, scanned it in, and fixed it up in Adobe Illustrator, and then I put it together. I colored it, I colorized it, so made different colors. As you can see, these are all black. And I'm gonna show y'all, I'm excited, the fabric that I made. So this is the design, the main one. This is the first one I did. So hopefully, here you go. I think that was clear. But you can see kind of like, these are the individual flowers. Here's the little fern. Oh, here's like the little fern. Here are the little dots that you saw over here. Some of the leaves that I put together, like they were by themselves. So like this one right here, by itself, I kind of put them, like put it together and flipped it to make this set of leaves right here. And here's another one of those leaves right there. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun. So I put them together and you know, colored them and hit my little color palette. And then I made like a mini collection. People's idea of a collection, from what I've read, seen, whatever, is different. I've heard, oh, collection is 6. I've heard it could be 12. I've heard it could be 20. I don't know. I'm calling it a mini collection because I did 3 different patterns. So there's that one. There's just the ferns. And I kind of made it so that these are pointing down, these are pointing up in rows. And when I say I made this, y'all, I just made like a square. Like, I'm gonna have to do a video to show y'all how to do this. Well, how I do it, because I'm not an expert. But I just made a square and then I just let it repeat itself to be this big. And then this right here, these are these down here, just multiplied on the fabric. So basically these 3 together are considered a mini collection, like these 3 designs. But then what I did was, after I made this one, I spent, oh my gosh, y'all, weeks. This is the hardest part, picking colors. I spent weeks, and I think I came up with like 11, no. I think I had almost like somewhere between 16 and 19 different color variations before I settled on these ones. So the second one that I came up with, and I actually really like it. I didn't think I would like it as much once I actually got the fabric. Is this one right here. And so this is like green. It's not as deep. I have a lot of light going on in here. Maybe I'll like take a picture and like post a picture like right here or something. But this one is like green. Hopefully you can see that. I think that was clear. I don't know. I did that one, and then the ferns is like this yellow and white color. So I did that one. And like I said, I'm sorry if it's blurry, y'all. I'll post a clearer picture. And then I did these. This green, it's like green. So again, to like, if someone were to use all of these, they would kind of put these 3 together. And from what I understand, it's kind of like, think about like a bed set, and how maybe the comforter will be these, like this one, and then maybe the sheets would be this, and then like the pillow shams would be this, and then maybe the pillowcases will be one of these colors that are in here. Think about it like that. Again, I'm not an expert, so I'm just telling you from my experience. And then the last one, I wanted something a little like peaceful and neutral, so I did this one right here. So it's like tan and blush pink and whatnot. Let me get close. Let me get real close. Like tan and blush pink. And so I really like this one, but I did not know. I couldn't pick. I couldn't choose between this one for the ferns, which is like the blush pink with white. Again, it's real light in here, so it's hard to see. And then this kind of blush pink and tan. So I couldn't choose, so I did both, whatever. And then for the spots, I couldn't choose between this one, which is like beige and the tan, and then this one, which is the beige and the blush pink. And so actually, if you see these like these wrinkles, you see these like wrinkles and stuff, I ordered an iron and it wasn't supposed to come till Friday, but it came today. So maybe I'll do, probably not today, maybe tomorrow I'll do like an unboxing of it or whatever, so you can kind of see it. It's supposed to be cool, like it's like a flat iron, and I can just like put it between here and iron it like that, because I don't like ironing out. I don't iron. I use the dryer for that. I don't do that. But yeah, and like the fabric doesn't come like this. It does come in this square. So okay, so yeah, I'm supposed to be coming back. So I ordered this from a site called Spoonflower, where you can either upload your designs for yourself or you can upload them and sell them. And so I do have some for sale, but like I don't push it really because I'm doing this for fun. I mean, I should, but it's like, if this turns into something serious, then great. I mean, it is serious to me because it's fun. I mean, yeah, it's serious, but like from a business standpoint, then great. But like, I'm not stressing it right now. I'm just trying to learn and have fun with it. But they make you order proofs before you mark them for sale because they want to make sure you like what it is. So this is organic cotton sateen. Like that's the fabric that I chose to order my proof in. And then it comes in like a scraggly little square because I ordered a swatch. You can order a filigree, or you can order other things. I can do a whole separate video on Spoonflower if you want. But then what I do is I have these pinking shears. So if you follow my Instagram, you would have seen them because they killed my hands. But come to find out, it's because I was doing it wrong. Yeah, user error. But so I literally sat here and I pinked. Is that how you say it? Like, do I say I pinked the fabric? I don't know. But I did that for all 4 sides to get it looking like that. So that was a lot. But my plan, I guess, on this channel and my social media or whatever, is to just kind of go through more. Like I do have a set that I'm designing right now that I want to go through the process. So maybe I'll just kind of include that into these like vlog style, maybe like updates of what I'm doing. So we'll see about that, because that'd be fun. So that like, cause here you kind of see the final product, but it'll be fun for you to see kind of like from the beginning to the end. So whew. Oh, so yes, I knew I was forgetting something. So, and I had it sitting right here too. Like, I had it sitting right here and forgot. So also, like, I showed you the phone case, but also I think it was like a design challenge or something, and the prompt might have been like macaroni and cheese or something. But on Procreate, which is an Apple app, if I didn't say that already, I designed this. And let me back up a little bit. So it's like macaroni and cheese. So macaroni and dripping cheese. But let me get closer so you can see. But yeah, so I designed this. Isn't this cute? So I got this t-shirt from Canva, actually. If you don't know, Canva is like a design app. So you can do all types of things like flyers, brochures, presentations, notebooks, t-shirts and everything. And they actually allow you to put your design on stuff and order it. So that's what I did here. It was like 20 something bucks, I think. But it was just kind of cool to have something that I designed or whatever. That's why I was saying, like, yeah, I want this, you know, I want this to go well. I want to get better, but it's just fun. I mean, if I don't do it for anything else, it's just fun. So, so yeah, I'm just looking forward to sharing what else I do with surface design / surface pattern design with you all. So yeah. So y'all, speaking of surface pattern design, this was made for me by a friend, Lisa, Cosmic Mermaid. And so like this stripes, these polka dots, and then this flower design, it's actually fabric that I made. I can show y'all if you want to see kind of some like the actual fabric. let me know. But isn't this like so cute? So she added this black one, and then like she cut these flowers and that one like out of the fabric, like, because these are the flowers that I designed. I designed these elements, so like all the flowers and leaves and stuff, in Procreate, and then I imported them into, I think, Photoshop, and then arranged them into this pattern. And then like, see, she did like the stitching and added the little sparkly string and the beads. Like, this is so cute. I haven't figured out where I want to put it yet because I'm still organizing my room, but I keep it up here so I get to see it every day. All right, so here, ooh, oh my goodness. Here it is. This is the iron. So I guess there are some instructions here. So let me go ahead and get this open. Y'all, those instructions were not as easy as it made it seem like it's supposed to be. I'll tell you that much right now in this world today. So yeah, I'm not gonna subject y'all to the rest of that. But anyway, here it is. So this is the iron that's kind of upside down. Okay, so now we got plastic to get through. All right, we've secured the plastic. Let's open this up now. All right, so it says, oh man, full steam ahead. Hey there, hot stuff. Welcome to your wrinkle-free wardrobe. And it comes with this little thingy here, Nori. File under very important. Let's get to know each other. Thank you for choosing Nori. They got some tips. Yeah, so we'll go through that later. And here she is. She's a beauty. Ow, ow, pinching. That hurt. Yeah, so here it is, Nori. And supposedly I'm supposed to be able to pick the fabric. Maybe, I don't know. I guess you put water in here, but it's supposed to, see? I should be able to, hold on, hold on. Got the box out the way. So here's the cord. So I'm guessing I'm supposed to be able to like just go like this. So like if I want to iron this, like just go like that and then steam it and I could turn it around and do the same thing like that. So yeah, probably not tonight because it's late, but maybe I will go ahead and read the instructions, get this all booted up, and then do a test run on a few of these. I lied, y'all. I couldn't help myself. So basically I cut it on right here, and then I kept pressing fabric until it got to cotton. So you can do denim, linen, poly, silk, and then wool, back to cotton. So it is a little bit hot now. Oh, and this is like an iron mat that I got off Amazon. It has, sorry, my little battery button came on. Oops. Yeah, so this is an iron mat that I got from Amazon. It has magnets in case you want to put it on top of like wash machine or something. It's kind of big, but I just bought this so that I could do this on the table and be able to put it down without worrying. So let's give it a go. So you can see that crease right there. So let's see how this goes. Should I do? I don't know. Don't know if I'm doing this right. So if I hold it, and I mean, don't know. Like if is it working? I'm not an ironer, okay? So y'all gonna have to forgive me. I'm not an ironer. I told you I use the dryer. I mean, I can still kind of see a crease a little bit, but it looks better, right? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It looks better. It looks better. I think. But this side looks pretty good-ish. I mean, it's better than what it was, so it might need to do. All right. All right, so I am back. You would have just seen my attempt at like not a montage, but like a musical number of me ironing. So y'all, I gave up on Mr. Clumper. It works. Nori works. However, two things. One is my hand. Like, after a while, my hand got tired, and I don't have time to be having tired hands. So that's number one. And number two, I don't know, like I tried putting water in it, and then like after a while, the water started like, and I didn't feel it, but like the water started like in here, started like bubbling out and stuff, and like it was spilling all over the mat. So it was just weird. So I think I'm just not. I was trying to be cute. I was trying to be fancy because I hate ironing. And this just, it works, but I don't need my hand hurting, okay? So, y'all would have seen, I went ahead and just broke out BD, Black & Decker, and just went to work on it. I know. But, yeah, so this one and this one, like as you can see, like the Nori worked. Like I used the Nori on these, like they look really good. This one too, I think I did the Nori on. I can't remember, but at least the first two I used Nori, and then the rest of these I used a Black & Decker. So I finished it. There was one, this one. For some reason, I don't know, can y'all see that line? For some reason, I can't get that line out. So I'm gonna try, like even with BD, I couldn't get that line out. So I'm gonna try again, but I finished all these. So all I need to do now is take some photos. So I have to figure out how I wanna like organize. I was thinking, I've seen on Instagram, people like they take these and they fold them like this, and then they like lay them like this, you know, like, let me show you. Like they kind of do something like this, and like they have a nice little display or whatever, but I don't know. I gotta figure out what to do. Take some photos, I could post them on social media, and then let, I guess, social media know they're for sale, just because why not? I mean, I made them and they're cute. I like them. And so that is next steps. I also need to, I haven't uploaded to Redbubble in a while. So I'm thinking maybe like, I don't know, maybe the hero print. So I don't remember if I talked about this, but in surface design or pattern design, there's like a hero print, a coordinating print, and then blenders. So like your hero print is like your showstopper, so that would be this one. This would be my coordinating print, I guess, because it's not, I mean, it's simple, but to me, it's my coordinating print. I don't know. I guess it could be a blender too, I don't know. And then this would be my blender because it's just real simple. But anyway, I'm thinking about maybe just doing like these, like this one, and then this one on Redbubble. I don't know, I'll figure it out. If y'all want to see that, let me know. I'm trying not to like just throw everything in these videos because people might not care about all this stuff. Y'all, my video cut off because it said my phone storage was full. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I had to go and delete some stuff, and yeah, after this I need to go delete more things because that's so bad. I'm so terrible with phone storage, and typically when that happens I get a new phone, but that's not the way to go about it. It really isn't. I need to do better. But anyway, the last thing I wanted to say about this was, before it cut off, was this thing right here. So this is the mat that I said I got for ironing. It's good. It's good, it works, but do not use it on a wood table without something else underneath it, because I have an IKEA wooden table, and it was like the moisture was all on it, and I don't want my table to warp. So I'm gonna have to break down and probably just get a normal, like maybe one of those small ironing boards that like college students use, because I don't want to use the one we use for the house, because then I gotta, you know, worry about going to get it. But I would rather have something smaller that I can keep in my office or whatever, so it's available when I need. But why did it just get bright all of a sudden? Like it just said, oof, there it goes again. It's like poof. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about doing. But I do like it, but it just, I would not recommend it on wood. That's the only thing. All right, so I'm probably gonna end this vlog, I guess this week's vlog here. It's kind of long. I think what I'll do, so like going forward, they probably won't be this long. I think because my first one, I explained a lot of things that I wouldn't really take the time to explain every single video. So that's a little bit different. And I want to incorporate like less long stretches of time when it comes to vlog of talking. Like, and I want longer videos to be like, if I want to show how to do something, then that wouldn't really be a vlog. It would be more so like a how-to type video. I don't know. I'll figure it out. This is new. I don't know what I'm doing anyway. But I'm gonna try. Next week though, I want to, so did I mention I started a course called Leverage Your Art? I don't know, but it's an 8-week course, and I told y'all I'm finishing these courses. If I didn't mention it, it's probably because mentally I was like, shoot, another course. But that starts this coming week, so I want to maybe give y'all some updates on that. So I've done like the pre-work, which was just like videos, and then just making sure you kind of know what you're supposed to be getting into. And then September 4th is when it starts, so that'll be next video. Maybe I'll update you. The folk art kit, I can update you guys on that. What else? There are a couple of like pattern designs that I have in my brain that I want to get out, so I may do some, you know, some footage of that. And yeah, just whatever it is from a crafting perspective that I can think of. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, this is very new for me. This is very different from recording like gaming content, which I'm very used to. I'm not used to this, so hopefully, you know, I can get better, you know, look up some tips, whatever. But I do, like I said, oh, and sorry, was that yelling? But those patterns that I showed you guys in this video, I do need to get those uploaded to, they're ready on Spoonflower, that's how I got them. But I do need to list those for sale. But next video, I would like to I guess maybe just briefly show me uploading at least maybe one to Redbubble and how that works in general. It wouldn't be a how-to, but maybe after doing that video, if someone's like, hey, I want you to do a video how to actually do it, then I'll do that. But definitely something that I need to do. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do Zazzle and Society 6 as well. But I'll figure it out. Like the ideas are flowing, y'all, they're flowing. But yeah, I do hope you all enjoyed this. Like I said, it's new. It's very new to me, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying learning and just getting better. What works, works. What doesn't work, I'll figure out how to fix it. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I will talk to you all next week. Bye.